Before I get into this interview, I just want to say thanks to all those that watch all my previous review for this show or that started to watch this show because I recommended it. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed this season. Now, I just want to say that this episode did a very good job on a season finale. And I love how the ending, they basically placed, glad you liked it. I really enjoyed that. Also, I didn't comment on the second season being called Second Plate. Genius. But also, we go into the episode on the last day of the pre-open. And on the last day of pre-open, at the end of the night, we're supposed to have the competition, and Shinomiya invited some special guests, which are like past judges, past Toski students, and his mom. Did not see that one coming, but he invited his mom, and they basically made a last dish for the guests there. And we go into a flashback to see why Shinomiya pursued French cuisine. It was because when he was small, he saw his mom ate a French dish and how she loved it and how it made her happy. So that's what motivated him to become the best at French cuisine and gave him the idea to pursue that course in life. Now, Soma, he's in the competition to enter a dish to be placed on the menu. And we see how Shinomiya taught him how to name a dish. And we also get another flashback into Shinomiya's past, that he wants to focus on roots and how to better it in the Japanese cuisine, because the root vegetables such as like carrots, turnip, they're all seen as poor war food, basically. So now we go into the kitchen where we're prepping for the competition to see whose plate goes on the menu. And everyone leaves. Shinomiya says farewell to his mom. She left. And everyone goes back into the kitchen. They're explaining to Soma of how hard they train, how some of them went out and became a waiter to learn more about the customer, hoping that would help them in the kitchen, and how some of them has been trying for years to get their dish on the menu, and how it's hard to get it on the menu, and even if it's on the menu, it only stayed there for like a year. So, or that they might use it once between the 2 year, something like that. So, before the competition starts, we also go into another flashback with Soma about him and his dad. We see that how Soma used to shadow his dad and see all the techniques that his dad learned. And Soma had an epiphany of his dad's history with food, like where all the places he's visit, all the techniques he's learned. He had an epiphany of how his dad attained such knowledge. And this also allowed Soma to change. Is sort of like a cocoon to a butterfly, sort of like. So we see him change, and he's trying something different, or evolving, so to speak. And we're going to we also skip to the competition. The three contestants already had their dish judge, and Soma is last. Now, Soma makes this kale dish, which looks mouth-watering, by the way. Mouth-watering. Now, after Shinomiya tastes it, he basically says that it's too low of a quality and it won't make it to the menu. But then he reiterates that this dish still needs some perfecting. It may be able to be placed in a low level restaurant, somewhere around that level. But at that same moment, he decided to take on Soma as an apprentice and taught him many different things. And at the end of this, we see Soma call him master. And we saw how flattering it was to him and how everyone else made fun of him because of it, and how he enjoyed being called master. Especially Hinako, sorry. She was extremely funny in this episode. All right, so By the end of the episode, we see that someone recommended Soma's kale dish that was on the menu. So in the end, it ended up making the menu. And we didn't get to see the customer's reaction, but we also see that someone recommended it to him. So that is a good start, especially for Shinomiya, who's aiming to get the Michelin star. So for that to be on the menu, he sees some slight of hope in it. All right. So that's basically it. The season basically ends there. So we go into like the after credit scenes where we see what everyone else been up to in the training, and we see, of course, my beloved Nikumi, and she looked mighty well in that leather-bound jacket or whatever it was. It looked real good. And we see that she's learning a new technique. And again, after the credits, we see where Soma returned to the Polar Star dorm, and there's a huge box of letters, basically challenges to Shokugeki from other students, and how they're basically accepting that since they passed the stage year, he's basically on a junior high level. He's basically advanced one in the second year, basically. And he accepts the Shokugeki from a student. He's like, let's go do this right now. And he obviously went in at the end of that Shokugeki, he made an announcement that it doesn't matter who you are, what you have to lose or to gain, he'll accept it anyway and just get it out the way. Love that, by the way. Love that aspect of it, meaning he's open for a loss, and he's also, but mainly he's open for a learning aspect of it. And we know that Soma's style is he can basically replicate what people do, but enhance it tenfold. Or he'll learn from it and replicate it tenfold, like that. But overall, this season was extraordinary good. Can it round it off to a 8.5 to 9 out of 10 for the complete season rating? It did an extremely good job at Soma's growth, especially coming off from the autumn exams to the stage year and to now. Did an extremely good job, and I can't wait till season 3. But I'm definitely guys, subscribe, and I'll definitely keep you guys posted on when season 3 will be announced, or when there'll be a animation date. I'll definitely let you guys know. I know there's an OVA coming up soon, sometime I think in November. That is there one for that. I think Berserk or something else. But otherwise, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Again, sorry about the lighting. But if you guys enjoyed it, definitely subscribe and leave a like if you did. Dislike it if you didn't, but let me know down in the comment section. And I hope you guys enjoyed this season as much as I did. What else? We really need to see more of Nikumi in this season. But other than that, guys, tell me what you think down in the comment section. But thanks for watching. And I want to say glad you liked. But glad you liked.